Do you think Aaron Rodgers should go to Cleveland?
Absolutely not, and I don't think the Cleveland Browns could do it. Now, first of all, Max goes, who should do it? Max, like every team in the NFL should try to be getting the MVP of last year, right? So, like to throw out any team, you can make a justification for it. Here's my thing with Max, and even Stephen A., and I know he's not there right now, but here's my thing with Max when it comes to Baker Mayfield. The Cleveland Browns forever have been searching for a quarterback, have been searching for their guy, and they finally roll the dice and take Baker Mayfield at number one. And all that Baker Mayfield has done in his 3 years as starter is, one, break Peyton Manning and Russell Wilson's rookie touchdown record. So his rookie year, he breaks their record. His second year, it's a disaster. And it's a disaster because of the pieces around him and the head coach. And then last year, he throws for 26 touchdowns and 8 picks, and he finally breaks the streak of the Browns not being in the playoffs, and he takes them to a playoff win. And now it's like, well, the Browns should just think about moving on and going to get Aaron Rodgers. Like, what else does Baker Mayfield need to do in the midst of 3 head coaches in his first 3 years, 4 offensive coordinators, and 2 general managers? Yes, right now, today, is Aaron Rodgers an upgrade over Baker Mayfield? Yes, but you could say that for 28 teams in the NFL. But what you risk doing that if you're the Cleveland Browns is like, what do you do 3 years from now? Because you don't know if Baker Mayfield's going to go be great. I got 2 years of evidence in a 3-year span that he's pretty stinking good. So why are we mortgaging our future to just sit here and go, well, we don't know. Let's just go get Aaron Rodgers.
These are all legitimate questions.
You can say that about any team, Max, you're like unproven or unrealistic hate for Baker Mayfield and his ability to play on the field starts to show in these situations.
These are all real questions, legitimate questions you raise. But the mistake you make is you're arguing against a straw man. I am not down on Baker Mayfield. I think Baker Mayfield's a good quarterback. I'm on the record saying it. In fact, I don't remember if it was in that clip or not, but in that segment I said, Baker Mayfield's a good quarterback. I'm not down on him at all. And by the way, your point that Rodgers could go to 28 different teams, I'd say more than that. I'd say any team he goes to except the Kansas City Chiefs just got better, right? But not every team he goes to, I would make Super Bowl favorites. There are only a handful of them. And not every team he goes to has the history of the Cleveland Browns in the Super Bowl era, where that fan base, the dog pound, where the team was taken away from them, and then in a grassroots way got the NFL to give them back a franchise called the Browns, that fan base deserves a Super Bowl championship. And they are in a moment of extremely high leverage. They have playmakers on defense. They have the number one offensive line in the game, blocking for the run and protecting the passer. They have weapons everywhere you look, and Odell's coming back with a great running game. Dan Orlovsky, I'm saying if Aaron Rodgers went there, they're going to win the Super Bowl. Now, Aaron Rodgers is 37. Tom Brady's in his early mid-40s already. Age 37, 38, 39, 40. I think you could say he's probably going to be good for at least another 4 years. 4 years. What would you, in those 4 years, how many Super Bowls could they win? In moments of high leverage, nothing against Baker. He's good. Aaron Rodgers is great, and not just regular great either. Right. And as much as I like Baker Mayfield, he will never in his career be as good as Aaron Rodgers will be this upcoming season, and he will never give this team a better chance to win a Super Bowl than Aaron Rodgers would this upcoming season.
Okay, so I disagree that there's not multiple teams that they become Super Bowl favorite. Like if the Broncos go get Aaron Rodgers, they're a Super Bowl favorite. If the Miami Dolphins got Aaron Rodgers, they're a Super Bowl favorite. I think what you're missing the point is like can we stop comparing every quarterback to Tom Brady that gets older? Because just like we could sit there and go like Tom Brady's still playing really good at 43, like Drew Brees struggled last year as a 41-year-old, okay? So like Aaron Rodgers could be that guy in 3 years. I'm not banking on Aaron going and playing at 43 years old the way that Tom Brady did, okay? I'm not banking on that. And so if you're the Cleveland Browns and you're pointing out their history, Max, and you make the decision and you sit here and go, it's worth our next 4 first-round picks? You know, is it worth your next 4 first-round picks to go get Aaron Rodgers?
Wouldn't take 4.
Yes, it would, because the Broncos are going to be able to offer 3. The Miami Dolphins are going to be able to offer 3 in the next 2 years. So you have to jump that offer, Max. They're not just
maybe.
going to give you that
I don't
same
think it would take
offer.
4 first-rounders.
You think you're going to win it, so...
Dan, let me just correct you on something here, okay? Your math, you're playing fast and loose with the math to make your point. And you're using this whole argument to defend Baker Mayfield, which I appreciate. He shouldn't be maligned. He's good. That's not what I'm doing. So if you want to stand on a soapbox about Baker Mayfield, fine, but this argument is not the place to do it.
But what are you doing?
When
you're picking out a random
say,
team and saying if they got Aaron Rodgers, they'd be really good.
No, I'm not saying really good. I'm saying the Super Bowl favorites. If the Browns got Rodgers, I'd make them the odds-on favorite over the Bucs, over everyone, over the Chiefs, over everyone. I wouldn't do that on the Broncos. They'd be among the favorites on the Broncos. I wouldn't do that on the Dolphins. They'd be among the favorites on the Dolphins. I'd make the Browns favorites this year. You say not everyone's Tom Brady. Dan, if I said Aaron Rodgers could do it like Tom Brady, I'd say he'd be great for another 7 years. He's age 37 this upcoming season. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43.
Max, 3 years ago you said the guy was done.
I'm just saying 4 years. Give him till he's 40, which is realistic nowadays. Breeze was still pretty good at 40. If Rodgers is the version of himself that Breeze was of himself when he was 40, Rodgers is going to ball for 4 more years.
Let me say this, Max. If you're the Cleveland Browns, don't give up what you really want for what you want right now. What the Cleveland Browns and Andrew Berry, their general manager, really want is to finally build an organization that is a contender every year and a winner every year for the long haul, not just for the next 3 years. And I get it that, you can win a Super Bowl. Well, just as much, you're the guy, and it's rightfully so, that you point out how hard it is to win a Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers has been great for 15 years. He's got 1 Super Bowl. So you can sit here and say, how many Super Bowls are you going to win over the next couple of years? You're building what you really want in Cleveland, which is a contender each and every year.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.